Anyone can come and make you feel bad about yourself. Anyone can come and make you do things that you do not want to do. They are making you a puppet. You are functioning and acting on their will, not on your own will. By an impure mind, Buddha simply means your unawareness. Unawareness means that you are programmed. You cannot really think for yourself. You cannot really choose for yourself. Things are happening in your life, but it is as if some mysterious force is making you do things that you do not want to do. This means that your biology is ruling you, your cultural conditioning is ruling you, your social conditioning is ruling you. And Buddha is saying till the time you will be acting out of such a space, that is a space of an impure mind, you will always end up in trouble. Let's try to understand this thing in a very practical way. And I want you to be really honest about this thing. Don't lie to yourself. Don't delude yourself. Be with me. We are in this together, inquiring how we act in our daily life. Let's say someone at your work comes and insults you. He talks to you in a very condescending way, and so many people are standing around, everyone is listening. It hurts your ego. You simply react in that moment. And what is your reaction? You react in an equally condescending manner. You insult that person. Why do you do this thing? It is because you cannot think beyond that. It is your programming. If someone becomes angry at you, you become angrier at the other person. This is the very intelligence of the unconsciousness. And is the trouble ending in doing this thing? No, not at all. But you keep on doing this thing again and again, knowing perfectly well that result will be the same. If someone has become angry at you, you feel bad. By becoming angrier at that person, you further feel bad. So it is the double dose of feeling bad about yourself. This is the impotency that Buddha is talking about. Impotency in terms of responding to a situation. Impotency in terms of responding to a challenge. And this is not some hypothesis. You have to see this thing in your life. What happens to you when someone at your work really progresses? He buys a new car or buys a new house. What happens to you in that moment? Be honest. In that moment, you are possessed by jealousy. You cannot think beyond jealousy because it is the way the nature has programmed you. You cannot see other people progressing because it is a threat to you. You still think like a tribeman. You are still tribal in your basic living. Don't delude yourself that you have become too civilized. You are not. And Buddha says that we have to get rid of this programming of all kinds. Social programming, cultural programming, biological programming, and in getting rid of this programming, we will get rid of everything that is making us suffer. So what is this programmed mind? This programmed mind means that you cannot really choose for yourself. Anyone can come and make you feel bad about yourself. Anyone can come and make you do things that you do not want to do. It simply means that other people have got your remote control. They are making you a puppet. You are functioning and acting on their will, not on your own will. This is living with an impure mind, and as long as you will be living with this impure mind, you will always end up in trouble. Buddha says that trouble and an impure mind are inseparable. If you will speak or act out of an impure mind, you will end up in trouble. So what can you actually do about this thing? I really want you to write it down every time you catch yourself reacting out of your unconscious programming. When you take a note of it, you simply become aware of it. And when you go through it after 1 week or after 15 days, you become aware of your conditioned responses. And next time, if the same situation will occur, you will be able to react in a very conscious way. That means freedom. So start small. Even if you can find just one thing to write about in a day, it is fine. By and by, this awareness will grow within you. This is something really important that you have to do. Otherwise, this thing will just become an entertainment to you. Just something cool to talk about, that we are victim of so many unconscious programming. You can do this thing, talk about it, but you have to make Buddha enter in your life. So create a context in your life so that Buddha can appear. Awareness can appear in your life. take this thing seriously. Don't take this thing lightly, because it can really change your life. It can really transform your life. And that is what Buddha is willing to do to you. He is not interested in giving you any doctrine. He is not interested in teaching you any philosophy. He is just interested in transforming your life.